Hi friends, today we should learn basically what are the basic tricks required for the kind of questions one needs to attempt in case of reasoning section. You can call it mental ability or logical ability section as well. The first thing that we need to learn for that is something that we call remembering the position of all the alphabets in the alphabetic order, which basically helps us in cracking some letter based problems, or you can call it some coding. So basically the method to learn that is the typical non-dictionary word which we call as EJOTY, that is E-J-O-T-Y, where E comes at position number 5, J comes at position number 10, O is at 15, T is at 20 and Y comes out at the position number 25, which definitely helps in recalling the position of other alphabets. For example, knowing that J happens to come at position number 10, we can very well recall that K will be at position number 11 and L will be at position number 12. The second thing, in order to attempt some questions on series, what we basically do is we should be able to remember the values of certain squares, cubes and prime numbers. So many times you will see straight away the questions in series like say 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and we can say the next number is going to be 36, which is the square of the next natural number. Now in order to attempt the questions based on directions, you would have seen so many times that a person goes 30 kilometers to the north, then he takes a right turn. One, you should be able to visualize yourself at the person who is going to north. Now his right hand side is going to be towards the east. For that, the basic diagram that you know is we take north there, south here, east here and west here, and as per the position of the that we will keep ourselves there, and then we try to take right or left turn as is the case. And for certain different definitions can be used for the question based on relations. You would have seen in case of relations there are some basic parameters you can keep in mind, like say if you are representing two different generations, that you should always be representing vertically. Say X is the father of Y, we should draw a vertical line, X is there, Y is there. Similarly, representing the people who belong to the same generation, say X is the brother of Y, you can keep X here, horizontal line, and Y here. There are certain things we can do. Similarly, when you know the gender of a particular person, say the person happens to be a male, you can write plus along with the name of the person. Knowing the person is a female, you can put a negative sign along with that. So these are some basic connotations which basically helps us in drawing the family tree, and as per that we can decide who belongs to which person in which relation. Now these are the basic things which basically help you in cracking the reasoning or mental ability based questions which do appear in most of the competitive papers. Thank you.